Hi there, it's Ivana here and welcome to my YouTube channel where I share face yoga workouts with you. Many other practices as well will be coming soon that are actually supporting us to age gracefully, and I like to say to grow younger instead of growing older. Today's video is about something really interesting and maybe unusual. It's a question that I have received recently and also a couple of years ago, and I must be honest here. First time I heard, I was a little bit, like this doesn't sound so right. I don't even think it's possible. Today I have a little bit more information and I can address this question in a different way. And that question is, how can we make our nose thinner in a natural way with face yoga and other practices such as face massages, for example? There are two scenarios where these practices I'll be sharing with you can help you. And the first one is if your nose and this area actually is a little bit wider, especially if you start noticing it like not so long ago. So the first thing is basically releasing the tension from the muscle. So we have the muscle all over our face, and as we age, it's super important to release the tension from these muscles. I've experienced this on my face, and I notice like when there is some tension, I can see how these muscles actually are pulling the rest of the muscles from our face, and that also can happen here. And in this area specifically, if you are having, for example, gummy smile, so if you are pulling your upper lip with this muscle here that we will relax right now, that also can happen that this muscle is really tight and that we have to relax it, release it, and this area might get a little bit more defined. Okay, so that's the first scenario. The second scenario is if there is a lot of retention of fluid under your skin. So what happens is, especially if we don't really live a healthy lifestyle, if we don't have some habits that are supporting our health, basically, it can really happen that a lot of fluids are stuck under our skin. That means also that some toxins are there, and it's not the healthiest way basically for us to be if we feel swollen all day every day, and especially if this area has changed over the time and maybe it's more swollen than it used to be. The practice that I will share with you today can help you with that. So basically, if there are some lymph fluids that are stuck under, we can move them. Probably you're familiar with that, with different massages. If you're using gua sha, that also can help, or any basically massaging techniques, of course, done properly. They can help you just to move this fluid and to move the toxins from this area and basically to get rid of that puffiness. So those are only two scenarios that I will be talking about, that I will address. If there is some water and if there is some muscle tension, that's what we can work on. And I would advise everyone to try this, because you will discover what's actually going on your face, and you will discover whether that puffiness or maybe the nose that is a little bit wider, whether it's just the genes or maybe it's the tension and your daily habits that we all can change. We will start with a simple thing, which is releasing the tension from the muscle. So you will create the knuckles with your index and middle finger and place them on both sides of your nostrils. So we are going from here, we are going up to here. So we will release the tension from this area. So we push a little bit, and you push in, and you want to stay at least for 5 seconds, ideally 10 if you can, but I like to count 1 inhale and exhale. For myself personally, it's around 6-7 seconds. And then we will move along our nose. So you push here. It may be a little bit difficult to breathe, but try to breathe through the nose. You don't have to push too hard. And we go a little bit higher. And you push there. You will notice after you finish that it feels actually a little bit lighter in this area already. If it's too much to use 2 fingers because it's constricting your nose a lot and it's uncomfortable, feel free just to use your index finger and you can push here, and then you go along just a little bit more. Beautiful. First thing checked. So try this, you can repeat a couple of times, and you see after you really can as well breathe a little bit better. That happens to me at least. Second thing I will share here with you is a simple massage for this area. It's also relaxing the muscles, but it's also moving the lymphatic fluid. So you can use the middle finger and then just go on the side. You don't have to go actually all the way down, you can just go from here and then make like a half circles. If you have some oil or cream, that's perfect. I don't have anything right now, so it might look a little bit different, not sliding so good. And then you want also to move from here when you finish. Go all the way towards the temples and go all the way down towards the collarbones. You really send this fluid down, and you can repeat as well a couple of times, 3 to 5 times or even more if you have the time to do so. And then with fingers just slide, go up and send them all the way down. Of course, there are so many different techniques that you can use, massaging, they will all work. So basically you want to move that fluid down. And the final thing, you can either use only your fingers like this and then place the index fingers next to the nose, and then you open, you go up. It's very similar move. Or you can also place the thumbs under the chin like this, and then you place index fingers and you press a little bit here, and then you open. This will release the muscle, release the tension from the muscles, but also it will move the lymphatic fluid, and you go down and you push in a little bit there. Beautiful, that would be it. It's actually simple, but you need to stay consistent, of course, like with anything else. And just try it for some time, for a month maybe or 2, and let me know how it goes. Let me know how did you like it right now when you tried it. Do you feel a little bit more at ease in this area? Or yes, just share any of the experiences that you might had. And yes, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you very soon.